rivalry game. It's the 49ers and the Rams. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy looking to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Here's Stafford. That is caught, and he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Play action, Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And the Rams had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing again is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
You talk about getting off to a hot start, a shutout right out of the gate. Think of the carryover headed into this one, the residue of that game. That means excellent practices, guys alert, ready to go. They'd love to have the second one right here, right now.
It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Williams.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 4th down, Stafford. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Here's Purdy.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game.
Play action. Now Purdy
connects with Kittle underneath.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as a tackle made at the 42.
That's caught downfield by Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Niners go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the Rams going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Stafford now to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete. So we have...
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does.
Back now in Los Angeles, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the first and 10.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field, and it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
25 yards
yards there on the catch and run.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game. Then,
a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. He'll drop this down to Williams.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup.
And Cup going to pick up a Rams 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
A 7-yard gain.
Now it's Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw is Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To the air again, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Defense.
A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Again, it's Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath. and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Here's Stafford. That's caught at the 2. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They run. It's Williams. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And all the way up to the 49. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the victory here for San Francisco.